My ideal client is aware, or at least willing to become aware. And I want to share something that made me pause at work. Hi, I'm Erica. I'm a mobile massage therapist, and I love exploring the qualities that make this work go deeper. My client once told me that he feels a much stronger mind body connection to his upper body than he does to his lower posterior body. And I sat with that for a second. It definitely caught me off guard at first. But as I thought about it, it actually makes a lot of sense. We see the front of our body all day long, our chest, our arms. We visually interact with it. We acknowledge it, whether it's in the mirror or right in front of us. We connect to it, but our lower posterior body, our glutes, hamstrings, calves, lower back, we don't really see that side of our body a lot. And we don't talk to it, and we don't really acknowledge it unless something starts hurting. And the crazy part is that posterior chain is doing so much of the work for us throughout the entire day. It stabilizes us, it supports our posture, it carries us through movements. It helps us bend, lift, walk, stand, climb stairs, get out of bed, all of it. And yet, for so many people, there's almost no relationship there at all until pain forces a conversation. So I asked my client, what if you change that? What if you actually took time to look at those areas and interact with them? And I mean, really look at them. Stand in front of a mirror. Notice how your tissue lays. Notice your posture and your tension patterns. And even talk to those parts of yourself a little differently. Not from a place of criticism or complaint, but from a place of connection and love. Because I really do believe there is something powerful about developing a stronger mind body connection. And it's not in some mystical way, but in a very real, practical human way. The more awareness we build around our body, our habits, our compensation patterns, the more connected we become to ourselves. And I encourage my clients to verbally communicate with their bodies all the time, to acknowledge them, to thank them, to stop only interacting with their bodies through frustration or pain. Because how many people are walking around completely disconnected from the parts of their body doing the most work for them? It's all about awareness. And this conversation with my client got me thinking about how the clients who tend to go deeper in this work, the ones who really connect the dots, they're usually willing to look at themselves honestly, even when it's uncomfortable. They start noticing patterns, not to judge them, but to understand them. And they're open to reflection, not just coming to me for pain relief. And all of these things make my job so interesting and rewarding and fun. And that doesn't mean every client has to be that way, but it does make you think, is awareness something your ideal client already has, or something you find yourself trying to create? And how does that impact the way you work?